Hello one and all, my name is Rio and welcome back to another matchday preview. So of course tomorrow, Chester FC returns to the Swansway Chester Stadium as we host Guiseley at home. So we are coming into this game on the back of 2 wins in the last 7 days. So it'd be great if we can make it 3 tomorrow. Of course on Saturday beat FC United the Manchester away 2-0. Then on Tuesday night we beat Winsford United away 4-0 in the Cheshire Cup. So so we are back in the league tomorrow. So hopefully we can make it 4 clean sheets in a row. So can't wait for the game now. So of course hope you enjoyed. If you do today, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and also feel free to comment down your score predictions below. So let's get into today's video right now. Let's talk to you about some Blues news then. So today we were busy in the transfer market because we signed a new player and he's called Sean McAllister. He's a midfielder and his most recent club was Grimsby Town. So he has he has been training with us over the past week and he has impressed our 2 managers. So that's why they've opted to sign him, and he is a really good player. What I believe he's a really experienced midfielder who's played for the likes of Sheffield Wednesday, Grimsby Town, Shrewsbury Town, Port Vale, Scunthorpe United as well. And not so long ago we had a loan spell at York City, so he is a really experienced midfielder who is 31 years old now. So played for a number of VFL clubs so far in his career. So it's fantastic news to us, because we are a bit thin on the line at the moment, because as you may know, George Green, he'll be missing tomorrow's game due to suspension, and also we have got a few key players out injured at the moment, midfield especially, Scott Burt and Gary Stopforth as well. So we are a bit thin on the line, we have got a few players out injured at the moment. So it's a really important signing for us today, and hopefully he can stay, play his part for quite a while here, because I do believe he's a really good player. So Sean McAllister, he signed for us today on a short-term deal, so massive boost ahead of tomorrow's game. So hopefully he can get up to the best possible start tomorrow. So that is the latest Chester FC Blues news from the past couple of days. We haven't signed a new player yet, but I do believe we are in the hunt to to sign a new striker shortly. So nothing has been announced as of yet. But whenever we do sign a new player in the next week or so, I will update you in a due course. So that is the latest Chester FC Blues news. Guiseley will be making the journey from Yorkshire. Having had a bit of an inconsistent season so far. So as you may know, last season we got relegated from the National League to the National League North, which is, as you may know, which is where we are right now. And so did Guiseley. So both of us got relegated last season to this level, and so far it's fair to say we've done really well this season. We're currently 6th from the table, comfortable position in the playoffs. So we are doing really well this season. But to be fair, Guiseley, they haven't had the best of the season so far. But it's fair to say they have got a few games in hand, because they did go on a really good run in the FA Trophy, as you may know, especially in the first round. They beat Cambridge United at home 4-3, so that's a really good result for them that night. But sadly in the second round they lost at home against Fleetwood Town 2-1. That was on the Monday night. So they did have a really good run in the FA Cup, so they still have a few games in hand. So if they do win those matches, then they will climb up the table. So currently right now they are 17th in the table. They haven't lost too many games, so they have drew quite a lot of their matches this season. So they have had a bit of an inconsistent start to the season so far. A few of their supporters won't be too happy with where they are on the table, but they are in a comfortable mid-table position really. So for Guiseley, that's not too bad for them really, but maybe one day they will get promoted back to the National League. So there are a few people returning to the Swansway Chester Stadium tomorrow. So as you may know, Marcus Bignot, he's Guiseley's joint manager alongside Russ O'Neil, and he was here as our manager last season. And to be fair, I thought I felt really sorry for him, given the circumstances, especially off the pitch where we had to offload a number of key players, so that we could cope financially. So Marcus, he had to deal with all of that, and I felt really sorry for the guy. He could have quite easily walked away, but no, he just kept fighting, and in the end he got sacked. But it's a bit harsh really, because he only got sacked just hours after we beat Bromley at home 3, so he actually got sacked in the car park. So really disappointing circumstances. But I like Marcus. He's a nice guy. I'm a volunteer with Chester SC, as you may know, and I got on really well with Marcus. So I'll give him a nice reception tomorrow, unlike a few other people who have been our managers lately. So I do like Marcus, to respect the guy lots, and I do hope that he is on the losing side come 5 p.m. tomorrow. But got to feel sorry for him for what he had to do last season. He couldn't really do much about it. So I'll be giving him a good reception tomorrow. I like the guy, but got Marcus Bignot, who's their joint manager there alongside Russ O'Neil, and also got a few Guiseley players who played for us last season. So first of all, Andy Hawes, who was a left back for Guiseley, he was here last season. season. We signed for Macclesfield Town, during the summer of 2017, and we had a bit of a poor start here, but as the season got on, to be fair, he was one of our best performers. And actually, during March of last season, he actually waived his contract here, so to stop him, from signing a extension here. So that was actually really good for us financially. So respect Andy Halls as well. He was one of our best performers last season. So I do hope that he does get a good reception this tomorrow. So he'll be in the Guiseley shirt tomorrow. And also Kingsley James, who was here last season. To be fair, in 2014 he was here as well. He had a fantastic spell. He was one of our best players that season. But he signed for us again in 2017. It's fair to say he wasn't up to standards last season. So he was one of our higher earners as well. So he wasn't up to standards last season. But I do believe he's doing well for Guiseley this season. So he might be a key player for them tomorrow. So there are a few former Chester SC players and managers come back to the Swansway tomorrow. So it will be rather interesting to see what sort of reception they get tomorrow. But for Marcus Bignot especially, I'll be giving him warm welcome back tomorrow. So I've got a few former players there. But Guiseley, they are tough and look to quick. It won't be an easy game for us tomorrow. But as I say, we have got one of the best home records in the league. We've only lost one match all season at home, and we have actually kept 3 clean sheets in a row. So really good. Considering over the Christmas period, we picked up a few heavy results, especially right over the FC and also Southport, where we didn't even score a goal there. So we are doing quite well now. We have got over that period now. We are doing well. We are currently 3 matches unbeaten. So first of all, on New Year's Day, we drew a return against Southport, which was a 0-0 draw. Then of course last Saturday we beat FC United in Manchester away 2-0. That was actually our first away win since September. So really important result for us. And of course on Tuesday night we beat Winsford United away 4-0 in the Cheshire Cup. So especially the last 2 games we have done really well. So we've got a great chance to make it 3 wins tomorrow in the space of 7 days, which could be a massive turning point for our season really, because got over that tough period now over Christmas where we lost to Hereford and Southport, but now we are 3 matches unbeaten. So we've got Guiseley tomorrow. It won't be an easy game at all, but we have got 2 home matches in a row now. Of course, we've got Guiseley tomorrow. Then next Saturday we've got Curzon National at home. So 6 points in these 2 games could be absolutely massive for us, especially as we want to get promoted back to the National League this season. So it won't be an easy game for small Guiseley. They will be up for it, especially with them having a few former Chester SC players and managers amongst their ranks. But it's important that we do get the 3 points more to climb back up the table. So can't wait for the game now. Won't be an easy game at all. No game in this league is easy, but I just got to get the 3 points now. Hopefully we can climb back up the table. Here is our head-to-head record with Guiseley then, which actually consists of quite a few 1-0 draws. But back in September 2012, we actually beat Guiseley at home 4-0 back in the Conference North, so we got promoted that season. So what a day that was. So I remember that game really well. I was at that game as well. Nice and sunny, really good weather too. And thankfully we won 4-0 thanks to Ben Mills. So I managed to find a couple of goals in that game, so here they are right now. Enjoy. Later on that season, we actually lost 2-1 away, guys. And that was quite a surprise to most clubs because, as we won that league last season. That season we only lost 3 matches all season. So fair play to Guiseley. They did well that season. They were one of our promotion rivals. But at the time we lost 2-1, we were actually already promoted, so it didn't really mean a lot to us. But we lost 2-1 away at Guiseley, and I can't find any goals in that game. So I do apologise for that. On Bank Holiday August 2015, we drew 1-0 at home against Guiseley, so John Rooney scored a penalty for us, so here are both of the goals in that game.
Referee is making this last a long time, making sure no Guiseley players are in the box. John Rooney steps up, right-footed, puts it beyond Steve Drench. And Chester have got themselves into out with Brooksby on the edge of the 18-yard box. Not enough yellow shirts getting forward, you feel. The corner comes in. The cross comes in. It's Charlotte. It's been stabbed home by Adam Boys. He's sent the travelling Guiseley fans into raptures. They haven't cleared it at all there of Chester, and they've paid the price. Guiseley on level terms, 1-1.
Persistence pays off, I guess. We were just...
On the 28th of March 2016, we drew 3-0 away at Guiseley. What a game it was. It was on Easter Monday as well, coincidentally. What a match it was. It was my first ever visit to Nevermore Park, which is where Guiseley play. And it was a relegation of 6-pointer as well. I remember that game really well, and managed to score a last-minute winner. Tom Shaw it was. So it was an awkward game as well. A 6-0 thriller as well. Played in awful conditions, and I remember it was hailing and sleeting as well. It was pouring down for most of the game, and I was still behind the goal on that open terrace too. So proper match that was, proper 6-pointer. So we drew 3-0 that day, and that was a fantastic game. We scored the last-minute winner as well. So here are all the goals from that game. Enjoy.
It's off. He's quite a good player. Yeah, well, my brother-in-law is Joe Thompson. Joe, he's a player.
September 2016. We beat Guiseley at home 2-0, so a bit more straightforward than that 3-0 draw. So decent result for us that night. So here are both of the goals.
Tonight, Dorchester, let's hear it everybody, number 15, Kane Richards! Second goal for Chester tonight. Come on, let's hear it. Number 8, Tom Shaw.
On the 3rd of December 2016, we drew 1-0 away at Guiseley, so another 1-0 draw, so a bit of an eventful game as well. Remember, James Allaby scoring an absolute worldie. He scored an overhead kick in the first half, so that's going to be coming up in a minute. And I also managed to record the Guiseley penalty, so that'll be coming up as well. So here are all the goals in that game.
The edge of the penalty area, but Chester have possession. It's a long ball played back into the edge of the area, nodded down towards James Allaby, surrounded by two players. James Allaby scores an absolute beauty. He was in amongst a crowd of players. It looked like an overhead kick.
Yeah, he's just hooked it back.
Completely unexpected from the Guiseley defence. Johnny Maxted completely wrong-footed. It's into the back of the net. It's Guiseley 0, Chester 1.
Yeah, it's just wonderful play from James Allaby. You know, the defenders, there was 3 Guiseley defenders around him. And, you know, to be fair, Guiseley didn't do a great deal wrong defensively.
Simon Walton against Alex Lynch. Yeah. Walton scores. Good low shot down into the bottom right-hand corner, and the Lions are level from the penalty spot. Guiseley 1, Chester 1.
Good penalty from Simon Walton, low and firm into that bottom right-hand corner. Sent Alex Lynch, the goalkeeper, the wrong way, and the Lions deservedly.
On Boxing Day 2017, so not so long ago, we lost 2-0 at home against the Lions, so really poor result for us that day, because as you may know, that was another relegation battle as well, because both sides got relegated last season, so a poor result for us, and that set the tone really for a disastrous second half of the season. So lost 2-0 at home, but a bit of a really poor result for us. So here are the goals in that game.
Jones with the trip and the shot from range from Roberts. Oh, and it's an absolute screamer. But it's not Roberts, it's McFadzean who's put it into the top corner. Massels heads it against Roberts, and Roberts could be in for 2. It's 2-0 to the visitors. It's the man who spent time on loan at Chester 2 seasons.
On New Year's Day 2018, so just over a year ago, we managed to draw 1-0 away at Guiseley, and that was another eventful game as well, because we were winning 1-0 with seconds to go, and Guiseley, massive goal, Miles scrambled, he actually managed to score an equaliser. So in the 94th minute too, it's a massive killer blow for us, because that would have been a massive 3 points to us. So a bit of points to take, but I got to show you the goals, haven't I? So here they are right now. finally, our previous meeting this season was at Nethermoor Park and we drew 1-1, so it was on the 1st of September as well, and John Moran, he managed to redeem himself because, as he made the previous meeting at Guiseley was a 1-0 draw, and Guiseley scored the last minute equaliser, but this time we drew 1-0 away at Guiseley again, but we managed to score the last minute equaliser, so he got a bit of revenge for that one. So yeah, John Moran scored in the 93rd minute, a backwards header as well. Don't know how he scored, but it's going to be coming up right now. So here is John Moran's goal plus the Guiseley goal. So here it is.
Time now, I believe we're into the added time, and I'm not quite sure where we're at as Grand hangs the ball in the box.
Moran! John Moran! Does it Athleta headed into stoppage time! A long ball into the penalty area. Moran rises highest. Green was well off his line, and Moran just gets the top of his head on the ball, and it's looped over Joe Green into the back of the net. And it is Guiseley 1, Chester 1, Callum.
Getting well deserved something out of the game for the sheer endeavour alone. Terrific header, John Moran, and those surroundings. Goalkeepers come out absolutely.
How he knows that's
Get out! Guiseley's form is a bit inconsistent, so first of all on Boxing Day they lost 5-1 on the term against Bradford Park Avenue AFC, and then the following Saturday they drew 2 on the term against Altrincham, so decent result for them, especially with Altrincham being in the playoffs on the table, so decent result for them then. And that actually on New Year's Day they actually got revenge for the Bradford game because they actually beat Bradford Park Avenue away 2-1, so that was a massive result for Guiseley because at the time Bradford they were top of the league, so we must be on our guard to avoid another shot result because Guiseley, you never know what's up their sleeve, so they picked up a fantastic result to beat Bradford Park Avenue. And then last Saturday they drew 1 on the home against Leamington, so a decent point for them. On Tuesday night in one of their games in hand, Guiseley they lost 1-0 away at Southport, so on Tuesday night, as you may know, we beat Winsford United away 4-0, and Bernard John weren't at that game because Bernard John went to watch Southport versus Guiseley, so that's actually good for us really because they will have a decent idea when Guiseley know what the style of play is like, so they decided to go to the Southport game, and it was Derek Egan and Callum McIntyre who were in charge while our Cheshire Cup game, so they lost 1-0 away at Southport on Tuesday night, so hopefully we can expect a similar result tomorrow for our way of course. Here is our current form then, which is thankfully going on an upwards trajectory. So first of all, on Boxing Day we lost 3-0 away at Southport before losing 2-0 away at Hereford FC on the 29th of December. And then on New Year's Day we drew 0 at home against Southport before beating Guiseley United and Manchester 2-0 away last Saturday. Then as you may know, on Tuesday night we beat Winsford United away 4-0 in the Cheshire Senior Cup first round. So hopefully we can expect a similar result tomorrow because we've got to be beating these sort of sides, especially these guys who are 17th in the table. So hopefully we can get a massive 3 points tomorrow. As you may know, back in September we drew 1-0 away at Guiseley, and for my match preview back then, I picked Alex Perth as my key player for Guiseley. So this time, I'm going to choose a different player. So his name is Andy Halls, who is a left back, and he, as you may know, he played for us last season. He only played 17 matches, but I thought he was okay, to be honest, especially in this latter playing days to us. So so first of all, he started off his career at Stockport County. I think it was for 4 years. He actually played for them. I remember him playing against Leeds United in the cup tie as well. So played for County for a good number of years, and after that he signed for Macclesfield Town, where he made, I think it was over 150 appearances, so lots of appearances for Macclesfield. Then back in 2017 he signed for us, where he only played 17 times, but I thought we started at Chester SC. Thought he wasn't too great in his first few appearances there, but I thought towards the end of the season I thought he was quite good for us, and deep down I would have actually kept him during the summer. I know we've got a few really good players right now, but I thought he wouldn't be a bad backup option. So Andy Halls is a left back. He will be up for it tomorrow, especially with him returning to the Swansway Chester Stadium. So it'll be interesting to see how he does get on tomorrow, because as you may know, he's a decent player on this day. So Andy Halls for me is one of the guys who's a key player. So he'll be one to look out for tomorrow afternoon. So really can't wait to get back to the Swansway Chester Stadium tomorrow. It has been over a week since our last home match, so hopefully we can get back to winning ways there, because as you may know, our last outing at the Swansway was another draw against Southport. So it'd be great if we can continue our fantastic home record tomorrow against Guiseley. They are a good side though on the day. They can cause a lot of problems, as shown the other day against Bradford Park Avenue. So there can be a threat on their day. So it won't be an easy game for tomorrow, but at the end of the day, we've just got to win this game now to get back up the table a bit more now. So we've got a perfect chance to make it 3 wins in 7 days, and that will be fantastic for us, which can make be a massive turning point in our season. So can't wait to get back to it tomorrow, and hopefully Marcus Bignot will receive a good reception, because at the end of the day I do like the man. I admired him for what he did last season. Then we got relegated, but still could have quite easily walked away, but he never did it. So looking forward to seeing him tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a good reception, but come 5 p.m. it's got to be us getting the 3 points back, taking the 3 points home. So can't wait for the match now. So of course my score prediction is Chester SC 2, Guiseley 1. So do think we'll win tomorrow, and I think Steve Housen and Anthony Dudley will score for us, and for Guiseley I think Rowan Libbard will score for Guiseley. So I think it'll be a bit of a scrappy game. It won't be a straightforward win, but at the end of the day, as long as we win tomorrow's match, then I'll be over the moon. So yeah, can't wait for the game now. So of course, hope you enjoyed the video today. Make sure to like, subscribe as usual, and also I will be going to the match, so we'll load the match day for look after the match as well. So look out for that, and hopefully we can get a massive win. So of course, hope you enjoyed the video today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and also comment down the score predictions below. So come on City, let's do this, and come on you Blues.